The third episode begins with Ariel saying, "Oh, right. Now I remember. I'm in the same guild where my mother used to be." Then the scene shifts. We see Lilia and Reina sitting and talking. That's when Ariel walks in and greets them with a good morning. Lilia replies back with a smile. "Good morning." Ariel then says, "You know, last night I slept like a baby. Guess I was just too tired." After that, he glances at Reina, thinking maybe she's still mad at him. Then Lilia says, "Hey, I've got some news to share." She goes on, "Finally, we've got 3 members in our guild. That's enough for us to participate in the upcoming battle." She looks super excited and adds, "At last, we can officially enter the guild competition." Ariel asks, "Wait, can we actually earn enough money from this to pay off our guild's debt?" Lilia answers, "Of course. Maybe you don't know this, but the prize money is huge. We'll be able to clear every bit of our debt." Then she starts explaining the details. Reina, however, looks a little worried and says, "But what if we end up facing an A- rank swordsman? We're only B rank." Lilia reassures her, "Don't worry about that. There aren't that many A rank. Most participants are B rank like us. And since we already have 2 B rank members, we can totally handle it." Then Lilia pauses for a second and says, "Hold on. I haven't even checked who we're up against yet. Wait here. I'll go find out." And she rushes off. After that, Reina stands up to leave, too. Ariel asks, "Hey, Reina, where are you going?" She turns around and says, "Stop being so nice to me. You don't need to act like that. I'm not your friend." Ariel asks, "Okay, fine, but where are you going?" She replies, "I'm going to train." Ariel grins and says, "Oh, really? Then can you help me out a little?" Reina frowns. "Help you with what?" Ariel says, "Your divine protection is really strong. I think I should have one just as powerful." Reina rolls her eyes and says, "Are you crazy? Divine protection is something granted by the goddess. You can't just create it yourself." But Ariel steps closer and says, "I'm classless, right? Yet, I can still handle a sword this well. So, why can't I create my own protection, too? What do you think?" Reina is a bit shocked by his words, then sighs and says, "All right, fine. I'll help you, but what exactly do I have to do?" Ariel replies, "You don't have to do much. Just hit me with your heavy sword." Reina stares at him and says, "What? Are you out of your mind? You want me to hit you with that?" Ariel nods. "Yeah, as hard as you can." Reina blushes a bit, thinking something else entirely. "Look, I don't know how to hit someone in a loving way. If that's what you're thinking, that's not happening." Ariel sighs. No, I literally mean hit me with your sword as hard as you can." Reina shrugs. "All right, then, fine." And man, Ariel's having the time of his life. Then the scene shifts. Reina shows Ariel her sword and says, "Here it is. Are you sure you're ready for this? Do you really think you can handle it?" Ariel smirks, grabs the sword with ease and swings it around effortlessly. Ray is shocked seeing how easily he moves it. Then Ariel hands it back and says, "All right, let's start. Go ahead, hit me." And now Ray doesn't hesitate. She starts attacking full force. Meanwhile, we see Lilia rushing toward them in a panic. "Guys, big problem," she shouts. "You won't believe this. We're fighting against the Blackbee Blade Guild. They have nothing but A-rank swordsmen." Reina's eyes widen. "You've got to be kidding, right?" Lilia says, "Nope, I'm dead serious. We're in deep trouble." Then she adds, "But that doesn't matter. We're still going to win." She looks at Ariel and yells, "Oh my god, what have you done to him? You've beaten him to a pulp. That's not training. That's torture." Reina quickly says, "No, it's special training." Lilia crosses her arms. "Yeah, sure it is. You're clearly just taking out your anger on him." Ariel interrupts them both, saying, I'm hungry." Reina snaps, "After all those hits, you're still hungry." Then the scene shifts to the day of the battle. The arena is packed. The crowd is buzzing with excitement. People are saying today's match is between the old champion guild and the current strongest Dragon Fang versus Black Blade. Everyone's hyped placing bets. "Who do you think will win?" One guy asks. Another replies, "What's there to think about? Obviously, Black Blade. Dragon Fang doesn't stand a chance." "You'd stop." Lilia overhears that and storms over angrily, ready to yell, but Reina grabs her from behind to stop her. Then she storms back toward Ariel, shouting, "You better win this or I swear I'll make you regret it." Ariel groans, "Someone, please explain why she's always mad at me." Lilia suddenly says, "Wait, I have an idea. What if I bet all the money I've got left on us? If we win, we'll not only get the prize money, but also double our bet. Reina sighs. That sounds like a really bad idea. Ariel says, no, it's great. You'll see later. You'll thank me for this. Then someone approaches them. It's York, the master of the Blackbee Blade Guild. He smirks and says, so, how's your guild holding up? You really think you can beat us? Lilia snaps, yeah, of course. Now get lost. York glares at Ariel and says something threatening, but Ariel stares him down confidently and says, we're going to win no matter what. Finally, the battle begins. The announcer declares, today's match, Blackblade vs Dragon Fang. She introduces the fighters from Blackblade and A-ranked swordsman from Dragon Fang Ariel. Then she adds, Ariel is classless. The crowd gasps, what? He's classless. Is he crazy? How's he going to fight an A- rank like that? The A-ranked guy smirks and says, hey, I'll give you a chance. You can still run away if you want. You're classless. You'll never last against me. Ariel just listens calmly, then says, let's begin. The A-rank charges forward, slashing right through Ariel's chest. Or so it seems. But then everyone gasps. It was just an after image. The opponent's shocked. What the? That was a shadow skill, he says. He turns around and sees Ariel standing behind him. He swings his sword again, but Ariel vanishes and suddenly there are two shadows. No way. Two shadows. Then he realizes there's a third. What the hell? How can he create three shadows? He growls. One of them must be real. And charges toward all three at once. But bro, none of those three were real. Suddenly, a sword pierces his chest and Ariel smirks, saying, you're done for. Those were all my after images, and you got caught up in them. The guy stammers, impossible. There's no way you can create three after images. But before he can finish, he collapses. The announcement echoes through the arena. From Dragon Fang, Ariel is the winner. Hearing that, the entire crowd goes wild with shock. They start yelling that it's a lie that Ariel can't possibly be classless. No way. How can someone without a class use such powerful skills? They demand, insisting on seeing proof. So, the match is halted, and Ariel's identity card is displayed to everyone. Seeing it, the audience finally accepts that yes, this guy truly is classless and still this powerful natal. Right after that, another opponent from Team A steps up, but Ariel defeats him in just a second. The third one meets the same fate. He's down before he even knows what hit him. Lilia and Reina watch in complete disbelief. Ray mutters, I can't believe this. What on earth did he learn in these 5 years? How can he defeat 3 A-rank fighters all by himself? Lilia, on the other hand, smiles and says, forget that. Just cheer with me. We're going to win this. She adds, only 2 more and it's over. Ariel now needs to defeat 2 more members from Blackblade to secure victory for Dragon Fang. The 4th fighter enters and this one looks tough. His armor's heavy, his aura fierce. He taunts, enough games. You won't escape this time. Ariel calmly listens. The guy continues, I don't believe you're classless. You're lying. Ariel replies, believe what you want. The guy smirks. Doesn't matter. You're going down anyway. The fight begins. The man rushes forward, his attacks full of power, but Ariel dodges effortlessly. This shield guy is starting to annoy me, Ariel mutters. The man glares at him. What's your deal? You're trying to trick me, huh? Are you saying you can copy anyone's skills just by watching? Ariel replies, exactly. The man scoffs. I don't buy it. Ariel grins. Oh yeah? Then watch this. In a blink, Ariel lands a flying kick, shocking his opponent. No way. He just saw that move and already copied it. Before the man can react, Ariel picks up his shield and uses it perfectly, just like him. Impossible. The man gasps. You can't copy my shield. But Ariel doesn't stop there. He mimics his opponent's entire fighting style, his moves, even his techniques, and defeats him with his own power. The entire crowd falls silent, stunned by what they've just witnessed. Then Ariel faces the 5th and final fighter, a swordsman wielding a katana, clearly of Japanese style. Seeing him, Ariel thinks, I shouldn't get too close. That sword could be dangerous. The crowd buzzes nervously. That's a katana. Will Ariel really be able to beat him? Lilia yells, stop doubting. Just cheer for Ariel. He's not losing this one. The katana wielder smirks. Are you ready? Ready to lose? Ariel replies calmly. What's the rush? As Ariel slowly approaches, the man says, you're keeping your distance. Smart move. Ariel chuckles. Not really. And steps closer. The man warns, Ariel, my katana's faster than you. Ariel replies, we'll see about that. The swordsman suddenly lunges, his blade flashing so fast it looks like it slices Ariel's neck. But the next second, Ariel vanishes. He reappears behind the man, sword in hand. The swordsman freezes in disbelief. Impossible. He was right in front of me. How did he move so fast? Ariel stands behind him, smirking. Yeah, your katana's fast. But the one who trained me was even faster. So, no, you can't teach me anything. Then Ariel unleashes his piercing technique, striking with blinding speed dozens of hits in a second. Reina watches, stunned. Multiple thrusting strikes. That's a royal technique. Only the short princess used to use that. How can he? The crowd erupts in disbelief. A single classless man has just defeated 5A rank fighter. The announcer's voice booms again. Ariel wins. The audience, however, starts shouting angrily, complaining about their lost bet. Black Blade's all hype. My money's gone. Meanwhile, Reina and Lilia rush toward Ariel, overjoyed. Lilia almost hugs him, but Ariel steps aside and she stumbles. At least let me hug you, she pouts. Ariel smiles awkwardly. Sorry, when I look at you, I remember my sister. Reina then walks up to him with a teasing smile. Ariel says, all right, I can hug you, but you got to take that off first. I want to feel that you're really happy. The crowd laughs as Ariel acts a bit too flirty. On the other side, the captain of Black Blade watches grimly and mutters, that classless bastard. I won't let him get away with this. And with this episode 3 ends. If you like this video then don't forget to like, share and subscribe.